Hey everybody, glad you tuned in, and we're glad you're here, glad you're watching, and we're going to fill you in on where we've been and where we're going. So we're just going to go through and show you some pictures on where we were this January and February. We've been on the Mark Lowry and Friends tour with Mark Lowry, and we've got some pictures for you. Going to show, we've had a great time with Mark. So much fun going out with him. He's got a way of communicating that I haven't seen anybody else in our industry do. He can bring scripture to life. He's just awesome. And he rides this office chair. You see his office chair there? He rides this office chair all over the stage. And he's a nut. Y'all know that. This here's a church where Dad tore his bicep. We were out on the road and had a trailer tire blow out, and we got the spare, and Dad was trying to put it back on, and his bicep tore. And as we were out on the road, so what do? You just keep on going and contact your doctors and get appointments made and just do the best you can. He had a lot of soreness, but he did good. He did good. That must have been a really high note for me. This is the church where we sang I Believe in a Hill Called Mount Calvary. The first time we ever staged it, that's it right there. Anyway, that's where it all started right there. We were sitting to eat Italian food one night, and Mark said, I think we need another song. I think it needs to feature Riley. We were all sitting there, and I said, what about it? I Believe in a Hill Called Mount Calvary. And he said, yeah, that'll work. Let's do that tomorrow night. We need that tomorrow. And with very little rehearsal, we ran through it one time and sang it that night. But it was a lot of fun. We've been doing it every night since. This here is when Mark's aunt got to come by. He got to see some family. And it was a lot of fun to get to meet some of his family. Great crowds. IMC and Mark, they did a great job. We've been all over the place. I love to see people's hands up in worship, though. This place here, beautiful church, beautiful stage, and the balcony goes all the way around. You go upstairs, and the balcony goes all the way around behind the stage. It's a neat place. The whole place is like a circle. Really cool. This here's the place where Dad had to fly home. And we were a trio that night. Very uncomfortable not having Dad there with us. He's the one that he's the spokesman for the group, keeps things smooth and just goes up and can start talking. And that was missing that night. And me and Allie and Mom too, we all kind of filled in where we could. You know, sometimes you got to tune a guitar or you got to set a song up. And Dad does such a good job at making all that happen. And it was uncomfortable, to say the least, to not have our security of having our Dad there with us. Allie got to see a lot of her in-laws. That's her in-laws' home church. She packed a pew that night, and it was a lot of fun. We got to catch up with all of them and get to see Allie's family. But we had a good time. It was still a good night, even though Dad wasn't there. And I got Mom back home just in time for Dad's surgery. And we made it. It was 13 hours, but we made it. Something's coming up we don't want you to miss out on. It's the cruise. So make sure that you get your tickets for the cruise. Here's an ad for it.
Gospel Music Celebration is finally able to announce the long-awaited Fall Foliage Canada-New England cruise. After several years of waiting for international vaccine mandates to be lifted, the dates are set for early fall 2024. Unlike any other gospel music cruise, Gospel Music Celebration is said to be more like a retreat at sea with your favorite artists. It's a history lover's dream cruise from Boston to Quebec City that features an overnight in Quebec City to wander the fortifications, tour the Citadel, or visit historic battlegrounds. The dates are set. September 7th through the 14th, 2024. Set sail for a 7-night cruise leaving from Boston, Massachusetts. Then sailing to Bar Harbor, Maine, Halifax, and Sydney, Nova Scotia. Making a stop in the charmed Prince Edward Island, and then enjoying the scenic cruising of the Gulf of St. Lawrence, with the final destination of Quebec City, Canada. In a vacation like no other, come aboard one of Holland America's finest ships for fulfilling fellowship, impactful entertainment, fine dining, and inspiring, soul-stirring music. Enjoy all the ship has to offer, as well as your exclusive performances from the Booth Brothers, Ernie Haas and Signature Sound, Mark Lowry, Greater Vision, Triumphant Quartet, The Irwins, Endless Highway, Uriel Vega, and many more. Enjoy your time while you wind your way through cobblestone streets dotted with antique lampposts and colonial homes. Take a trip to Maine and hike your way through Acadia National Park, known for its stunning granite cliffs and rocky beaches along the Atlantic coastline. This cruise will sell out quickly, so don't wait. Make your reservation today. Call 888-245-4284 or save $50 per person when you book online at gospelmusiccelebration.com. After 4 years of planning, hoping, and waiting, we are finally able to cruise to Canada, New England, and we want you to enjoy this trip with us. We hope to see you there. We have a cabin waiting for you.
Make sure you get your tickets now and get your cabin and everything you need to go on the cruise with us. This is going to be a first for us. This is going to be our first cruise, so we're going to have a lot of fun, and we don't want you to miss out on it. So I'm hoping that you've enjoyed the show today, and if you have, make sure you drop a comment down below and hit the like button, hit the share button too, and also make sure that you're keeping up with us online. If you go online, you can go to our website, you can get CDs, all of our merch is on there, so make sure you do that. Make sure to like, follow, and subscribe. Hey, if you've enjoyed the show today, make sure to hit the share button. We love you guys. We'll see you on the road.